Hi, my name is Robert Hawk and I'm a Sitecore freelance developer from the Netherlands. I'm a multiple Sitecore MVP and recently Vasiliy Fomichev, he came up with this Friday Sitecore Best Practice uh, videos that he's going to air every week on Friday, and he actually started this. So I want to follow up with him and have some kind of a Sitecore Rocks best practice. So I'm going to try to follow him along in case that's possible to do it with Sitecore Rocks too. So my first episode will be also about adding field help messages. I'm not going into all his into the debate whether you should do it or not. I mean, I completely follow Vasily along with this, and I completely think that you absolutely it is a necessity to actually use and those field help messages and long descriptions, short descriptions, etc. So I'm not going into that debate. I'm just going to show you what he's done inside Sitecore, and I'm going to show you how you could do it in Sitecore Rocks. And maybe it could be faster, maybe it could be even fast. It takes the same amount of time of work, but I hope to give you some valuable tips inside Sitecore Rocks while adding the field help messages. So let's fire up Sitecore Rocks, and I'm actually going to open up the sample item. So Vasily also had this title and text and a logo. So what we can do here is, of course, go to the specified field. For example, the logo, which is currently not on the default sample item template. So I added that, and we can, of course, scroll down here to actually go to that specific to those help fields, which is the help, the long description, and the short description. So we don't have some kind of easily navigate here, but we can actually use this field filter here. So when I'm actually typing in short, get to the short description. So this logo, it's actually, I'm going to end, okay, this logo is, well, actually the short description could be an indication what the size of the logo is, should be. So I'm going to follow along with Vasily and say, okay, this is actually like 400 pixels, and I need to actually make it by 200 pixels. So, and he used the square brackets. Well, it's a kind of tip that I usually not do, but I will follow along with him. So you can easily say, okay, this should be the help link. So, for example, we're going to make it an external link. This should be the URL, google.nl or .com, whatever. I'm from the Netherlands. And the target should be blank. It should open in a new window. Let's save this. So this will be the URL. And then we have some long description still. Oh, let's not collapse this section. So this logo is used on all pages. And Vasily explains it very good enough, so make sure you check out his video. So now that we said that, we can actually go into the sample item and actually see here also in Sitecore Rocks, you can actually see, okay, I made it 400 pixels x 200 pixels, so maybe I should change it just to 400 x 200 so that everybody knows. So the short description is here also clicked, and if you hover over it, you can actually click on it. So I'm going to open up the nope. Actually going to open up the browser, and now once we go to the home page, when you hover over it, we can actually see that it goes to google.com. Now open a new window. So as far as what Vasiliy did in the content editor, we can do the same thing in Sitecore Rocks. But I'm having this metadata template, which has a couple of fields like meta title, meta keywords, meta description. Now, what Vasiliy I think is doing here is clicking on each template field and then filling in the short description, the long description, the help text. So, but Sitecore Rocks has a nice feature for this. So I'm going to make the sample item inherit from the metadata. Whoa, that's an insert option. Right click, set the base templates. Going to set, okay, this metadata template. Going to check it. Okay, so now, for example, let me copy this path to the clipboard, this item path. And now I'm actually going to press Control Shift spacebar. So I'm going to use the query analyzer for editing all these fields. So let's say select add name as name, add path as path, and then we're going to insert those fields. So on the template we have this, for example, this we can set the display name, we can actually select the long description, the short description, and where was the help text? Where's the help? I don't seem to see it here. Ah, it's actually here, it's a help link. So I'm going to press OK. Now I'm going to paste in that specific template path, and I'm going to search in all its descendants. So / with a star. So I'm going to search in all the descendants. I'm going to order by the path. So I'm going to execute this. So as you can see here now, so currently the long description is actually filled in for the sample item data text and also the title, but there is no help link. I mean, probably we don't need to set the help link as much. I mean, normally you set a link in order to have some kind of a help page or something. If you build some kind of a website where there's a lot of help info. Actually, I'm going to do it like this because I'm filling in the short description, and for me the help link isn't that relevant. So I'm going to run this query again, so that I have the display name and the long description and short description, etc. in the first 3 columns. So what we can do here now is something more nice. We can immediately edit those fields in one window. So we can actually set the display name, for example, like this, like a meta description. So, and the short description is actually what is shown inside the content editor or in Sitecore Rocks, and the long description is actually when you hover over it, you get a long description. So, so for example, like meta keywords, make it meta keywords. For example, we fill in here comma separated values. So you use comma separated values or something. I think you get the idea. So, and the title of the page, for example, as a meta title, and we can actually set the long description to okay. If you hover it, this title will be used in uh, in the Google search results. So as you can see now here, we set some long descriptions, short description. You can even, yeah, probably then you actually can copy this and have a link to another page. So that's also possible. Here, of course, you don't have this external link option to actually set the URL and the target, etc. So let's set it here and let's text. I mean, the display name is actually now the title, so we shouldn't have to set it, but this is actually a little different. This reads nicer. So instead of having these concatenated field names, so we can actually have a better user experience for our content editors. So and now we can actually go into the home page, and now you can actually see here like the title of the page, the meta keywords, use comma separated values, the meta description. So yeah, that's it. And so this is also an option. This is also an option how to do with Sitecore Rocks. So I hope to have contributed something for Vasiliy's Best Practice series, and I'll try to follow along. And yeah, next time I'll probably have a follow-up to his video, which will be about
Hi there, Sitecore enthusiasts.
setting the field section sort order. So I have some best practices there too for Sitecore Rocks. Okay, thanks.